Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Denard Span is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Ozuna will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Chris Bryant is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hard hit toward the hole and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Brandon Belt.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
In the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Evan Schuler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Evan Schuler
takes a knee-high fastball. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Pence on the run. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Belt has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Will Myers. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Giants, left fielder, Will
And the
Myers.
first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now. Now the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
The right fielder, number 8.
First pitch
Hunter
coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Batista is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Joaquin Schreiber. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Joe Pennick. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway.
Marcell Ozuna.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pence sprinting after it, and no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Justin Bohr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that misses. 1-1.
1-1.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless,
designated hitter, Pablo Tejera.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Moore delivering here on 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Martin Prado now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Pence is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Ready for another chance. Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder Denard Span.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Strike called. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a fastball just a bit up. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Buster Posey. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it now is Prado. No problem here. 1 away. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up.
Bryant.
Ball 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Two and 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hard liner toward short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Belt.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Span is on his way home. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Up next for the Giants.
Now at the plate, Will Myers. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And that one stayed up a little high. Fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's Echeverria now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Adeiny.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Stepping in, Evan Schuler.
Second baseman, Evan Schuler.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Set to deal on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
A step on the bag for one. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Roberto Batista. A check in at first here by Moore. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders. The ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a move over to first. Two and 0, here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Myers retreats to the track, and he'll put this. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping up now, Joaquin Schreiber. First offering on its way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is fouled straight back. First and second here with nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Here's Joe Panik. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Digging in and looking for more, Denard Span. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Schuler is there, and the side is retired. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Marcell Ozuna.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Now at the plate, Justin Bohr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Way out in front. And he lays off for ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. Runner around second now, headed for third. The relay throw. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1.
Designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Span to the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Standing in, JT Realmuto. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And there to take it in his Pence, and that's out number 2. Martin Prado now hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Moore delivering here on 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in, Adeiny Echeverria, a base hit in his first trip. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for. Ready for another shot now. Buster Posey. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The catcher, number 28. Buster
and they start
Posey.
him out away with a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's Echeverria at shortstop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Batista. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Evan Schuler. He'll lead
Leading
things off as we begin the home
Second
fifth.
baseman, Evan Schuler.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. Ready once again, Roberto Batista. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pence. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number
Giancarlo
47.
Stanton now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Throw over to first. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And another foul ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Will Myers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Left fielder, Will Myers.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
digging in and looking for more, Hunter
Pence.
A hit in 2 tries so far. This is for Prado down at third. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
The batter, number 34.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
hitter,
Joaquin Schreiber. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Digging in once again, Justin Bour. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
First baseman, Justin 4.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Myers. He's got it one away. Digging in to try it again. Pablo Tejera. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Pence has a read on it. 2 down. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit pretty well out to deep center field. Turning for it is Span, and he'll be there to make the play. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Brandon Crawford.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that's a home run into the top. Tank.
Second baseman, Joe Panic.
Into the windup and the pitch. Joe Panic is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Center fielder number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Denard Span. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Batista is there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Buster Posey. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready once again, Martin Prado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Corey Guerin enters the ball game. Derek Dietrich will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
32, Derek Dietrich.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1 on its way. Hit down the line at first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
The shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Evan Schuler. D. Gordon will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Gordon.
Stepping in, Roberto Batista.
Roberto Batista.
Christian Yelich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Christian Yelich.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's the 1-1. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Here's a look over to first. 2 out with the man at first. Working for the punch out and the offering. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead things off here in the
third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Kyle Bearclaw has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
46, Kyle Bearclaw.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now, as a right-hander is up and throwing. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
A swing and a miss at the slider at 88. 2-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Gordon backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Now in the box, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
0-1, here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Sam Dyson
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Hit well on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The relay, and he is in there. Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. No one out with a runner at second. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Belt in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Justin Bour. It was a fly out for him in his last. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. From the stretch. And this will be fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Myers. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping into the box. Mark Melanson is called upon.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Francisco.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hence, going back, he tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Settling in now. Hunter Pence.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
He's set and the pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Digging in the switch hitter, Joaquin Schreiber. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Cold strike 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit. That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Line drive to center field. Yelich is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brandon Crawford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Stanton, and that retires the side. Digging in now, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off against Melanson as they're down to their final 3 outs. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Grounded to third. Bryant is up with it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for the
Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Dietrich comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pence ranging back at the track, and he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be. Brian Morris comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Belt will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Here's D. Gordon now. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And now from the air, a jump throw. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Christian Yelich.
Hit on the ground out to short. And it's a base hit. And we are tied here in the 9th. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And a little. Here's Joe Panik. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Giants, second baseman, Joe Panik.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Yelich. 1 away. Now at the plate, Denard Span. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Dribbled to the right side. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Standing in, Buster Posey, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hot shot toward third, and that's in there, base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Chris Bryant.
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tozawa. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Marcell Ozuna. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Ozuna.
Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Marlins.
At the plate, Justin Bour. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. In there at the knees, strike 1. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Myers has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up to the plate, Pablo Tejera. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. On the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Ready now, Derek Dietrich. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hence is there to make the catch, and that means Here's Will Myers. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
San Francisco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Will Myers.
Takes a good curveball at the knees. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hot shot towards the hole. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Myers heads for the plate. The relay. And he's back into second here safely. Ready for another shot. Now, Joaquin.
Designated hitter, Joaquin Schreiber.
David Phelps will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Ozuna comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Panic.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Echeverria ranging into the outfield. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Adeiny Echeverria, as they'll look to get something. Hunter Strickland takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Ready with the 1-1. Hops this one up. Panic calls for it. Throw on to first in time, one away. Striding in once again, D. Gordon. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. In time to first, and there are two away. In is Christian Yelich. A hit in two tries so far.
Center fielder, Christian.
Lays off 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Man, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. He's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be looking for something he could drive in. Derek Law will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a hot shot toward third. Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.